I'm ready to get DCMA'd because of modern Japanese music, pop, Japanese pop happening. Thanks, Tales of Arise. Who's ready for a tone shift? I am extremely... I don't know. Moderate. This is the newest Tales game. The newest console Tales game.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Renan, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Renan's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Fire Master Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Rough. That's still too loud. It might just be cutscenes are like a fixed volume. I can't do anything about that. Except maybe adjust my settings so that my mic is a little closer. Have it in art mode.
Hurry up!
The overlay's a little bare.
You
currently.
call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless! Alright, 3rd squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me!
I had to slap together this overlay for 16 by 9.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
have to walk. So sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. Not like I felt anything. That's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. Don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. This is our current name
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
for our protagonist, Iron Mask.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that, but I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young, you have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
How does he eat?
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Are you okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Yep, Bright Eyes stick. The Bright Eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if routine beatings from them weren't enough. When they're in a really bad mood, they like to stick their Zoogles on us. So first problem.
Slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it will change anything.
I'm pretty sure Zoogles, I could be wrong about this, it's just another word for monsters.
I should get some rest.
So, that's kinda
I
dumb.
wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great. Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Howdy. The tales have arisen.
Renan!
Zephyr, she's here!
Hopefully I get further than I did, too. No, but it's running fine, so I should have no issue.
The hell?
Oh yeah, that's fair. This one tries to be Souls Tales as it is. Might as well play a legitimate Souls game.
Come back!
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know.
Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
There they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The event is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Idiots! Hey, you two! All right, sir!
I think I'm gonna have to turn down the music, which is surprising.
Come on!
That's so much time balancing the sound effects.
Away you go!
Hope you can jump!
Sure was epic.
You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzav! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion! Yes, sir! Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Want to know how I got these scars? Oh, you know the higher-ups, how they gotta talk to each other. Confirm that stuff.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people.
You know.
We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The very people you were wondering about.
Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
That you demanded we exist.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
I am playing this with a GameCube controller. That's always fun to, like, remind people about with these modern games. You wanna know? I'll tell you what I can. What is this place? This is the old Zion... Zione? Zione, that's what she's... Zione Mine, one of the Crimson Crow's steakhouse. Abandoned mines like this are pretty commonplace. We have no shortage of places to hide. Want to know something? I can tell you what. What are the Crimson Crows? I told you, we're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Calaglia from Renan. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr's the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. If you want to know something, I'll tell you. Where's the woman? In the jails up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. Check out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Plus, the Renans who rule over Calaglia. I keep wanting to call it Caligula, like the one ruler. The ones that came down from Lanegas have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighbors neighboring towns, much less Lenegus. So our current target is the Renans in Calaglia, and their Lord Balsef. I just don't want to know if you... Wow, okay, I'm good, thanks.
I need to go and find out for myself.
I don't know who'd be important to talk to. And you got items, you know?
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you?
Only there was someone who can't feel pain here.
For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
She's a Shion, which is a forget-me-not. Not a
Drop the
rose.
Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renan, our enemy.
Is he so
She was
quiet?
being chased by Renan soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renan, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder.
Possibly
not to rest
even
until every last one of you is...
friends?
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
Astral arts, that sounds like what they call magic in this.
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask! Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Got rusted sword. Very big rusted sword. I just something. It's so loud. Put it down there for now. This even further down. Where do you
Take this! You're finished!
bring this up a little?
First aid!
Just in case. Better the voices be too loud than too quiet. This is gonna be audio balancing the game because they really don't. So I'm not gonna need manual one once we're done here. It's gonna be much like Fantasia, how I actually got a significant amount of the way through this.
Enemy attack!
An ambush.
I think
Renan, you're
Tales
here? I have
games
to find
are
an exit and get the hell out of here.
Tales games are loaded with reasons people can do abilities kind of thing. Like, Symphonia was entirely about being able to use X-Spheres to even be powerful enough to fight things. In this, if the Bright Eyes arrest you, then they try to make you rat anyone out. You have two options, either break out or find a way to keep quiet permanently.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Where are the anime? Yeah, anime, fine.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a den. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you, Embedded!
Sure hope you'll show me what Embedded means. Do I even have arts? I didn't check if I had arts. I have quite a few arts. Okay, you're Y, that's good. Let's have Rising River and Swallow Bird. That's it.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up. Rising Wyvern! A real fight. Still, I have to do this.
Oh.
I won't go quietly.
Okay, there's jump. What is block? I don't think I paid attention to what block is.
Swallow Blade! Slash! Swallow Blade! Slash! Swallow Blade!
This is surprisingly... Is it... I think one of the problems
I actually beat one of those Renan soldiers.
Because I'm not familiar with like any of the music in this. I had the sound effects so loud that I could not hear the music. That's pretty solid.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Hopefully that actually worked. Doesn't seem like it did. But maybe it did?
What's this thing?
Apple gel. Azoogles. It's just a wolf.
Here goes! You got spirit! Here I come! Take this! Slash! Mirage! Take that! Here I come! Strike! Rising now!
I think there's something that I could do.
Rising Wyvern!
I don't need camera controls in this, actually.
Rising up! Swallow Blade! Die! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Savage Maiden! Swallow Blade! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
We won.
Oh boy. Settings of the game. Okay. Now the controls should be good. I don't think I can do attachments yet. Sounds like Shion's armed.
Shion v. Mayor Imeris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bulsen.
Damn
Throw
it!
down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Combo. Golly, I wish I could do combos.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kind of new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises. Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! You're finished!
Oh, I don't even have a health bar at this point. So like you can't lose this early on.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in.
Or what's the delay? To let me move.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Oh my god.
Sion! Sion!
I forget why I stopped playing it too.
Blazing sword.
impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Oh, me old charms.
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
It's poetic.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shield. Oh boy. I'm waiting to put, like, the party members on the corner until, like, this mask shatters.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Now we have arguably 3 party members. One is a guest, not part of the actual cast. I feel like this game doesn't... I feel like games in general, but this one also don't need to be in 16:9 by default. There's a 4:3 resolution option in the menuing, and it just like does enormous black bars on the top and bottom. So it doesn't change the resolution, just the window size. Orbis. Yeah, I don't remember why I stopped.
Ganymede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
I definitely recall having fun with the battle, at least. I love the art direction. There's Googles over there. I know I struggled with Balsef. Oh, this is where we came from. And I didn't feel like the story was really going anywhere, I think. Even though I just met a couple new characters before I had stopped. I also didn't have the...
If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
I didn't, right button to change between semi-auto, manual, and auto. If you leave it alone, it does just go into auto.
I'm only getting
Pretty sure.
This is it.
It's not. I don't have a right button or a left button. I think with moderation.
Easier said than done.
No, don't let them form a pack. I'm on it.
Rising Wyvern!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
See ya.
I do have a habit of not hitting the attack button since it's a right trigger, like it's trying to be a Souls game, and the arts are the face buttons. Closer to the Berseria than actually
Let me know if you're struggling.
any of the previous games, but still not quite. And also the jump button, so there's only 3 instead of the
Don't
4.
fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
This
Yeah, but if I do
Seems you
that,
found something good.
let's see what,
Supplies like that are valuable.
the level on this thing is. Level 9, we can take it.
Here, let me help. First aid!
Take this!
There! Help!
Slash! Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Circle and bring them down. I'll run you through.
only getting
See ya.
started.
You're finished. Talon Sword. You're mine. Cleave right through them.
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet. Take over.
I still got a ways to go.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna just ignore enemies if I had trouble with ball set before. Again, though, I am on moderate difficulty. I tend to put these later Tales games on moderate because that feels closer to the classic difficulty rather than normal, and also as easy. So I could always just take it
What
off
a weird stone.
in
I
normal
sense a
mode.
strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Jumping. Always be jumping. What's kind of weird to me is that there's no... like, attack for the map, because Asteria did have that. I feel like there should.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camp mode. I do like the camp stuff. Always fun. Let the characters talk for a bit.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renan, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renan.
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out.
Foreshadowing. I don't know.
Besides, we've already got
do not
Shion
remember.
with us. At this point, what's one more Renan as long as they're on our side?
Really
So you don't see every Renan as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Downloadable content. Can't display party stat. So that's previous cutscenes. Go to the menu. Are you... Why is Windows Defender? Severing Wind.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
How many?
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
How many skits?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Pretty sure that the reason there's so many skits, these, like if you missed any, you just do them here, which is good. We need more skits because we didn't do like any of them in Fantasia. I just kept forgetting.
A Master Core, huh?
The Master.
Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I had not even remembered, like, the nouns Danon or Renan. Very little of this actually stuck with me.
I've gotta hurry.
Almost like the thorns are consuming her. She also feels the pain of the thorn.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Hey, bring back the... Okay, well, one of the things...
hate camping out.
The spirit cores really do reminisce about, the X-Sphere cultivation that the designs did. How they would enslave the humans to... you know, make them.
We should be able to eat this.
By
Whenever
embedding
you
them.
find some, make sure to grab it.
They're even embedded into the...
So, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Embedded into the hands of the same way. Get caught. And eventually you'll die from it.
What's this thing?
The way to use the X-Sphere safely. Why there's the key crest. You don't have to embed it, but that is a buffer. Magical buffer. I think I need to pay attention to stuff like that, how certain things will relate to past popular Tales games. We found a train. There's
That's one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
9 Zoogles.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Wow. Giganto beasts. I'll pass. Like in Vesperia. Excuse me. Excuse me, hedgehog, boar, armadillo.
I'll run you through.
They're like...
See ya.
Yeah, I can target.
I'm almost getting started.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Mirage!
I'll run you through.
You're mine! It's over!
Door. Touch! One final push.
Right.
Don't give them all we got.
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
I'll run you through.
Rising Wyvern!
Had it coming.
No escape!
Excited!
Mirage!
You're mine!
Marketing's a little weird
over.
in it.
You're mine!
Take
You're
it!
I'm on
finished!
it.
You're mine! It's over!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said
This
than
sort
done.
of
No excuses. This is up to us.
move
I'm
forward
sure I
and
can put this to you.
backwards style combat was not how it was in Symphonia through Vesperia. Those ran with an actual 3D version of the
You're surrounded.
side-to-side
Just stay calm.
style,
Here I come!
with the addition of
Mega Ray!
Can't move!
wow,
Fall back.
Mega Ray!
got me.
I'll bring you back
I'll
from
run you
Death's
through.
Abyss!
See ya.
I'll
Talent
bring you
Storm.
back from Death's
Tusk
Abyss!
Cannon.
Resuscitation!
The flame of freedom must not die.
What do you mean all allies died? Okay, well there's not really any punishment for losing.
I'm not done yet!
As long as you have CP.
What's this thing?
Keep getting that reminiscing. I don't remember how to... Yeah, CP. Please, give me the skit. Oh. It's there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Say that as if we didn't get destroyed by these things a bit ago. They might have been higher level though.
Strike! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Talent Storm.
Here I go! It's over!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
Here I go!
Mirage!
The basic battle
Let me
music
know
is
if you're
boring.
struggling.
I will give it that. The event battle music kind of slapped. But this basic battle music, at least maybe it's area specific. Not a fan. I know that the battle music in Graces was area specific. It was all very good. Ulzebek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danons. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Oh, so you're a new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect it to be the one and only Iron Mask of all people. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot I probably need to fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? This place. This is Ulzebek. The Danon Enclave, like plenty of others in the realm. Unlike Mosgul, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made our headquarters. Our friends have made it back from old Zione mines, yes. Get it right? Unfortunately, not everyone made it out there alive. We have to be sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if it's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. No wonder people talk about you. That kind of reputation, I'd say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Watch out for the monster. What if I just replace Dougal with monster every time? They got chimkins and had just laid their eggs. Those damn Bright Eyes, they took every last egg. Couldn't spare a single one. He ain't got it. Yeah, I can try.
What's this doing here?
Is there an apple gel in the well? I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. If there's anything left to make things with. Talent. Only these people could thrive on their own. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Guard. Left the party. Thanks. Oh hoo hoo. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. Oh boy. Alright. Zoogles are the monsters that you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of the escapes Most of those escaped from their keepers. We call them strays. Anything else you want to ask about? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's, like, native monsters to, like, this world, and Zoogles are the ones they are brought with? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outcome. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and sticking their Zoogles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on. So we have to fight using our great numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone, one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. We know that. The big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Renan. While their smaller object is Lenegus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Huh. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embedded since we're all embedded with the spirit cores as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig out theirs out. Their way of showing that we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renans in charge of the Lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. I think I'm good. Going! You're not who I thought you were. That was me. Oh, that's pretty cool. You're Grennar. We're really going to bet all of this on Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if it's Zephyr... If Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We have to trust them. Oh, that's Tilsa. Hoo-hoo over there. Oh, there he is. Follow the star.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Side quest time.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone... Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't you think he'd send over Iron Mask himself, though? Bright Eyes with you? Sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, I guess we don't have a problem. Yeah, what the hell? My name's Darren. I'm the one who runs this lodge. Lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and hard rock hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is for. This gives people a place to rest up properly before they head out to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in Lione Mines. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after running stuff the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives gather. We need to at least get some of them back. They should be down around the Sandius Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lab.
Got it.
You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to, as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Start quest. Supplement prosciutto.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
I think I need to
Looks like we get to sleep
cover that.
with a roof over our heads.
That did everything? That did everything. Good to just recover. Have a juice. A juice gauge. Scrap meat. Harp. They're cooking in this? I mean, there should be. Something better than this dull sword.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
I like the definition of power change from talking to her. Yeah, this more forward to back 3D style of battle started with Graces. Exilia tried to like mix the two styles by still being the side-to-side style, but keeping the I guess it was more like the Destiny remake in that case. Had the chain combo thing, which is translated into the little diamonds battle that allow me to use
What?
combo ability.
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Sion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Arp. Arp. The way that, this has an evade to it. The way that Grace's implemented guarding and stuff, there's actually, when you guard, you charge up to a certain state that helps your attacks break defenses. And you had the backstep, critical guard. Those are two things that Fantasia didn't even have, but I think... Well, Vesperia is the first to have the critical guard. That's a move forward. And then it also had sidestepping. So it became this sort of like circular motion, circular dance around enemies, which was very effective. Damn. So nobody made it? I'm sorry, we'd arrived just a little sooner. We could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. The only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's that guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad, they say someone's gone. They always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen once. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So This isn't right. Poor kids shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nathan, then get ready to fight. I mean, you say that, but you stepped in front of a kid who... an emblem. Counter edge. Huh. Title Archon. So I've had this ability already. I could have done Sonic Thrust. There's critical damage. You're perfect evading. Oh, I need Severing Wind. Maybe I need mid-air evasion. I need Severing Wind. Not joke. Faith is gone. Second level art. I only have Mirage for that.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
I'm skeptical.
Okay. You must have gone through the Sandias Ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has scythe forearms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looks big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. Hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it. Yeah, it's comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that delivered that comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday. On account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy. The stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to Renan a little better. Even with our astral arts handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. Something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. Only there was a good way to beat it. We'll take it on. I don't see the harm in us checking it out. You hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Your Renan pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. Not like I need you guys take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot to kill it, I think it's still you guys eventually. Once you feel you're up to the challenge, that's it. That is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? And bring up other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Pretty sure there's like a drastic difference this early on between like levels 7 and 10. I don't know where that'll...
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers.
I didn't fight any.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
Star Wipe, I don't even remember.
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
The Remembrance Eye. We're going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know what I intend to make you guys... That I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. You have more to say for me? You're not only new here, but you don't remember much at all, right? Everything to tell me still. A lot of people got hurt during the attack on the mine. I'm worried we're going to run out of medical of our medical reserve. Sounds like I should go find medical. Is it up here? A little bit of music lag, because there's no graphical lag. Usually, my experience. Telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing changed. Nothing. Then Bright Eyes find out where we've got the Crimson Crow hiding among us. You'll be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Ulzebek. He's right. They'll kill us, each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'd give a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. Much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. Right, I hate the Renans as much as anyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way that we can end. It's going to end for them, Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. Not very optimistic. Oh, wait.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clothes? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Should always assume there's Zugals anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So if I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sound fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact the morale of and our ability to combo together. Make sure you do it often, got it?
Just a minute.
Look at the enemies. Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. What you do? Boost attacks. Tutorial start.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
You're mine! It's over! It's on!
It's over!
Mirage! Eat dirt! You're mine!
Mega
Numerous beams of light.
Flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down!
Mirage!
I'm ready!
You're finished!
Here I go! If it's in the
You're
sky, it's
mine!
mine! I never miss!
Mirage! Strike!
Well, they're not dying, that's why.
Eat dirt!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Sight! And again! Magna Ray! Magna Ray!
I'm not done! It's on!
Here I go!
You picked the wrong fight!
And ready!
Here I come!
There!
Win!
This one's mine!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, I can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
You picked the wrong fight!
Double kill. That's the gimmick of this battle system. You've got the hang of it. Don't let it get to your head. Those were the easy ones. I know.
This could be useful.
Don't get too excited, boys. Those were easy ones.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
There's actually no jumping in Graces, which was the big difference. Silly little beans. Drop kick them.
No choice. Take this! Come one, come all!
This delay that I'm experiencing.
It's over. I'm ready.
Take this! You're finished!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Take this!
Sighted.
Severing wind!
I'm only getting started.
Mirage! You're finished! Here I come!
Mega ray.
Severing wind! Take this! Slide! Swallow blade! You're mine!
Here I go.
Severing wind! Great!
Up there?
What's this
Okay,
thing?
Toll. Oh, right, I need the camp to cook things. That's what it is. Zelia kept the battle system mostly the same
Get lost.
as Grace's,
I'll take you all off!
aside from its like main gimmick.
Mirage!
Here I
We'll
go.
talk about that in Verse area.
That
I
button is driving me mad!
Take it.
think I'll probably mainly talk about Abyss and Grace's
I've got this. Let a marksman handle
during
it.
this, and probably
All
some
yours.
Luminaria.
Here I come!
Mega ray.
It's over!
We'll see. I'll probably run out of stuff to talk about
These
in
little
general.
ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. This one's mine. Right. Sounds like a plan
No
to me.
escape! Take this!
First aid.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Take this!
Right.
Mega
Mirage!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
I
Shion.
can't collect stuff when things have aggroed you. Billy. Boom.
Out of our
Four
way.
bees?
You picked the wrong fight!
Oh,
Take
okay.
this!
No boosting to
Severing
it.
wind! You're mine! Damn it! It's over! You're mine!
So I think if I'm correct, I set this to auto.
Here I go.
It's over!
You're mine.
No escape! Win!
Take it.
Take this!
Mega
You're
ray.
finished!
Yeah,
Severing wind!
I can keep
Here I
playing,
come.
but if I stop playing,
Rising wyvern!
Sight.
You're mine!
it'll just start on its own.
Win!
Mega ray.
You're mine!
Who wants to die next?
But it's on semi-auto if I do that.
Here I come!
There.
Mirage!
Mega ray.
Swallow blade! You're mine!
How's this?
You're finished!
Mega ray. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Here's a prize. A star. Are we just looking around? Or potatoes? That's where we're going. that. Okay, that's the enemy of Thumb Room, I guess. Okay, I'll get you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, it's just one of them.
It's over! Mirage!
Here I go.
Take
You're
this!
mine.
Rising Wyvern!
Round and ready. I never miss.
Mirage!
It's the wrong angle.
Excited. It's over.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong
Here
fight!
I go.
Here I
You're
come.
mine.
Mirage! You're finished!
Mega Ray. Excited. I'm only getting started.
Here I come!
It's weakened.
It's over! This ends now!
Excited.
Nice shot.
Great!
Some stuff in the distance. I'm looking for. Stay at camping.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renan, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renans know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Manual. Rather automatic.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
Literally? Earl, are you...
Alright, I'll think about it.
Are you monochromatic colorblind? Camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring contemporary effects when eating. Yep. Eating is far less, like, immediately get, like, porridge made from wheat, not rice. This is cream of wheat, then. Double ingredients for 90%. You get more things like defense up,
All done.
attack up.
Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while.
It's Iggy.
Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect
Really?
for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect
Over here,
if
bud.
it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get
Covered in
enough of these
fur.
things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
So much shedding. Speedy Chef. Yeah, so titles aren't just like things. In Since Graces, they have different ways to level you up. Gemini was so useful. AO prevention, gonna be very useful.
Well, off we go.
I hate camping out.
We've got food bonus. You can tell by the icon of food. Ah, sudden technology. You'll love to see it. Honestly, it really reminds me of,
This must be it.
Odra.
Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Easy.
Yeah, Fodra's basically a wasteland with technological facilities. That's why it reminds me of that.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side, but I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through...
That outright canceled that
Looks like this place
conversation.
used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary. Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Oh no!
Gotta break through!
Take this!
Oh right. I'm turning that off. Feels so weird. As helpful as it can be.
I'm not done!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
It's over!
Gemini Aqua!
No escape!
Mega Ray!
Win!
Gemini
Take
Aqua!
this!
Oh, works,
I'm only
right?
getting started. We're changing
so
tactics.
great.
Roger that.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Never fit.
You're finished!
For healing, it's an area of effect, I think.
Here,
For
let
first
me
aid.
help. First aid!
You're mine! Win!
Excited.
I still got a ways to go.
See, we had the single, get first aid, heal, and cure, which are all different levels of single. We only had
Is this
nurse.
a chest of some sort?
A Renan
Vital.
kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
But there is also like healing circle, which is an area of effect rather than a everyone type situation. And variations of that, like fairy circle, healing stream, healing wind.
Here I go.
Take that! Miran! Eat dirt!
By the power of water.
Miran!
Here I go. It's over.
No escape!
Good.
Nicely done.
Iggy, that's my foot. That's weird. Only did one person. You know what? I'm going to change focus on healing to the first one, quite aggressive. Second. That should be good. Very different from the strategizing in Fantasia, huh? Why
But a
leave
fight
them?
like this should be easy. Severing wing! You're mine! I'll take you all off! You're finished!
Insects should stay on the ground.
You're finished!
First aid!
Literally, there's like nothing that flies more than
I've got this.
insects.
Let a marksman handle it.
Severing wing! All yours! It's over! Mirage!
Let the marksman handle this.
Take this!
Who
It's
wants to
over.
die next?
No escape!
Gemini Aqua!
Swallow blade! You're mine!
How's this? Here's a healing arc.
Mirage!
First aid!
You're mine! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Oh yeah, there's jumping in this. Can I jump over gaps? Probably shouldn't try. I keep forgetting there's jumping. It's jumping on a field? I don't think that was in any Tales game prior to this. Maybe Berseria, but I don't know. I didn't get to play that much yet.
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
Excellent. Oh, we got some sage. I don't think there are, like, room bottles in this. Good heavens, I know I keep dying. So why is there an exclamation point here? Is it just because I haven't checked it yet? I'm saving up for this, and this. 300 for Alpha and 800 for Xion. Iggy, you are making some noises.
Let's dispose of the trash. Go!
You're finished!
It's over!
Oh.
By the power of water!
You're mine! No! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
First aid!
Hurts. I didn't know you could just regular.
Son! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Power of water!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
I'm only getting cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's over!
Take it!
Win!
It's over! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Okay, so that's about proficiency. Looked into that at all. Did I get it from Rising Wyvern? Antidote. Elevator. I almost fell. Well, hey guys.
Gotta break through!
Let the marksman handle it.
Try harder! Now! Take this! Come one, come all!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Mirage!
There!
Here I come!
This. Mega Ray! By the power of water! Here, let me help.
Mirage! You're mine!
First aid!
Take this!
By the
Here
power
I
of water! Gemini
Take
Aqua!
this! It's over!
Take it!
Mirage!
I'm only getting
Demon Fang! Take this!
Mega
Demon
Ray!
Fang!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come!
You're mine!
Mirage!
Here I go! I'm only getting... Well then, let's keep moving.
Not sure what that opened. Probably something in here. But maybe not.
Is this Renan technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
That was probably.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
Alright, well, she has her look, so, you know what? Sounds part of your icon.
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Noble Rose.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
That's actually, like, good. Well, Alphen needs his equipment.
Guess I misread the landing.
No choice.
Here I go. I'm only getting
Come
started.
one, come all.
Here, let me help.
Strike!
First aid! If it's in the sky, it's mine.
We got fires.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle
You
it.
picked the
There you
wrong
go.
fight. All yours.
There you go.
Here, let me help.
You're mine.
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
One more. Mega
You're
ray!
on.
By the power of water.
I'm not done. Win. Take this.
Here I go.
You're finished.
I'm only getting
You're on.
started. By the power of water.
Demon Fang. Here I come.
Sight.
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
We're in good form.
Where I came from? Yeah.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But May thought it was a Renan castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
That's why we have fast travel. Everything needs fast travel. Especially if you're just gonna have your maps be
We've reached our destination.
corridors and no actual world maps with different locations. We go. I should probably save. You never know what's gonna happen. I know it's been auto-saving, but I never trust auto-save.
Crap!
Zephyr, we've got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Balsif's castle? I don't have time to worry about anything else right now. Yes, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes. They've started massacring folks over in Calaglia.
What?
It must be after her master core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill the slaves. They need to harvest astral energy. Moscow got hit real bad.
No way!
What are you talking about? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? How did I misread it like that? Positive. Closest town to where we attacked them earlier. It's the closest town. I feel bad for our people there, but them's the breaks.
Damn it!
Bastards.
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Fast travel point. Access.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Moscow.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
Music's not loading.
Now you'll learn!
Mess with my friends, will you?
You just crossed the wrong line!
Level 10.
Try harder! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage!
They really don't give up, do they?
You got spirit!
Rising
Here's a
Wyvern!
healing arc! First aid!
Thanks!
Gemini,
You're mine!
let the marksman
It's
handle
over.
this.
Damn it,
I
Benedict.
never miss!
You're mine!
By the power
Severing
of
Wing!
water! Gemini Aqua!
Mirage! You're finished!
By the
Here I
power
come.
of water!
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Excited!
Here I
I'm
come!
only getting
It's
started!
on!
Hey, hang in there. Hey! Damn it! Too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get that, Cole.
Duck! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
Power of water!
Mirage!
Gemini Aqua! There! One more!
Here I come! I won't show you any mercy!
Now you'll lose!
You're mine! Demon Fang! It's over! Take this!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Die!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Damn it, Benedict.
It's over! Mirage! Demon Fang!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
By the power of water!
Here I come! Mirage!
Magna Ray! By the power of water! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're mine!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
Let's assess this area. That'll be a good. Oh. Why? Why did the Renans have to be so cruel to us? Something we did? Did we do anything wrong? You know why Iron Mask? I just don't get it. Yeah, we keep our heads down and do as we're told, and this is the thanks we get? They didn't even listen to what we had to say. They just killed them without a second thought. That's the area we were in earlier. I think there's stuff you can do. In fact, this is where we started the game. This is where we helped Cole. That's where Doc was. I don't know anything, really. Please don't kill me, I beg you.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes!
Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your
What's
time?
wrong?
Hey Darren, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? Starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. After all, you're about to fight Balseth. You need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
Alright, I'll make sure to remember that. Start quest, forging from scratch. You got time to forge from scratch? Give display priority to the quest you just accepted, sure. Guess that means
We've
the
reached
star.
our destination.
Else. Hmm?
Hey.
You the blacksmith here? Yep, Darren filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Craft weapon. Crude sword. Huh. Well, I can't definitely do this one. That's pretty basic. So, what do you think of this? It's not bad at all. Most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me the materials and I'll whip you up something grander.
Thanks.
This is plenty enough grand as it is. Never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile.
Good.
Thanks, glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give the Ren a hell and set us free, okay? That's the plan. Iggy. Iggy, please. He's laying on his back with his arms out dramatically.
Structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here. All done. Come and eat.
Torch. Okay, so we have that out of the way. That food is restored. Save. Wrap up there. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the starting screen. I'm gonna make it the ending screen. Got this here art that I did that spent too long. I figure since we're starting with a tank and a healer, I could just start with Maya and Kalani, so there's that. It'll be a work in progress as we go. I have to figure out the spacing better. So I have a due date for our next party member then, before I have to put Star on it. But that'll be our startup into Asteria. Asteria? No, we didn't get Tales of Asteria, that's a mobile game. Tales of Arise. Glad it runs well. Run with that. Make sure you see the Fantasia finale VOD. I haven't recorded that yet. That's all for now, though. Gotta feed Iggy. Perfect timing, Iggy. Bye.